Ding a dong. How's it going? It's going. I gotta move my mic a little bit. There we go. I have things set up weird today. You'll see in a second. I cannot make myself look. What you gonna draw? What was in the thumbnail? You'll see in a second. I'm making sure it's all set up. There we go. Damn, is it really that bad? Yeah, it's that bad. Anyways, hello. I can't look at you guys. But I do have a weird setup going. Look, I have different cameras. I figured out how to do a thing. Look, you can watch me draw. I even put up a mirror so you can see my face. Ah, so yourself is Goomy. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing yet, if I'm being honest. I have this basic outfit, but like, I only did that so I wouldn't be naked in the thumbnail. No, I drew on the wrong layer. But no, I have this weird setup going where it's tracking my mouse. And it moves along with it. And I have the two different camera angles I can switch between. Outfit looks like gooey synth. Nah, that's my little goth outfit. I'm just not wearing the jacket. Also, you don't have the throws or anything. I didn't set them up. It's fair to assume that, like, if I'm in a new area that I just don't got them set up. Oh, you mean like this outfit? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I didn't bother setting it up. It's a lot of work. Also, my body does weird things when I move the mouse too much, so don't worry about it. Like if I go like this, oh cool, it's not doing it anymore. It used to be like if I go, yeah, there we go. If I like get too close, my body jerks really weird. But don't worry about it. I think I'm gonna like mainly draw like over here to prevent that. And then probably like hit tab, yeah. Hello, hey chocolate fudge cake. Good to see you again. Welcome back. We're chilling and vibing. I'm gonna get rid of this outfit though, because I didn't really like it. I mainly just needed to wear clothes for the thumbnail. So I like quickly drew something on, but I don't really like that. Thank you, no problem. We got something weird going on. I'm trying something new. I have to use my hotkeys more for this if I'm gonna be staying in tab. That is amazing. It's kind of cool. I also have separate camera angle, so I can snap this way. And I can do it like this if I don't want to show what I'm doing. Can you turn on the heat? I'm getting cold. Is it cold down there in the basement? I know it's getting rather chilly down there. You'll just have to deal with enjoying the insulation foam. Just take some of the insulation foam out the wall and hold on to it. I don't really like this. That's okay. If I decided I didn't like this, I was gonna change it. This was kind of because I wanted to see if I could make it work. Logistically speaking, it's not really great to watch me draw. No. Oh. I like the other setup more because you can see the art better. I can also like zoom in the camera a little bit. Go like this. You can like barely see my head out in the corner. Yeah, we can like zoom the camera in a little bit. Can I go in the basement? If you want to. If you so choose. No, it's just you. I just want to see art in the art stream. Look, I made it so it's the majority of it. I don't know. I wanted to try it out at least like a little bit because it took me some time to set up. And I saw it was something I could do and I was like, oh, that's neat. And I wanted to just experiment with it. Is this black? I can't actually tell. No, it's just a different color. Okay. You can have your chocolate cake. You can have your cake and eat it too. Feeling able to catch a late night stream. Yo, what time is it? What time is it for you? Yeah, I wanted to experiment with this just at least for a little bit. And then, because I kind of just set it up like this afternoon. Because I was like, oh, that's cool, I can do this. And then so I just quickly did it. I don't know if I actually like it or not though. 2 a.m. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? I stayed up late drawing. Are you making any good progress though? I need to figure out what outfit I'm gonna put on this. I didn't actually figure out anything. That's why I like went to the Discord and I was like, outfits please, and everybody was like, lingerie. I can't do that. I mean, I could do that. I don't want to do that. No, please go back the other way. I don't like this. How about we take a vote? Housewife fit? That would be kind of cute. Formative fits with matcha in hand. I mean, we can go back to the other way. I don't mind doing it. It'll take me like 2 seconds to set it up the other way. Say goodbye to me, chat. I don't have a backup. You have to sit back at the starting screen. As we all know, this channel is democracy. We're gonna have to sit here for a second while I figure this out. I just have to switch the scene and then pop it up on OBS. I just wanted to experiment with it. Because I thought it was cool. God forbid I try something cool. Opinions on Teto? Oh boy, you're gonna hear some opinions on Teto. Wallace is here, you're gonna hear some opinions on Teto. I want my jacket off still though, because I kind of like having the jacket off. Where's my jacket? There it is. I just want to take my jacket off. Please let me take my jacket off. Whatever. Where? Oh good, the Teto nerds can rejoice. Where's my capture? A Teto casual. I'm okay with Teto as a voice bank. She's aight. Since there's some actual outfits ideas, I'm trying to get OBS to work. Give me a minute. There we go. I love her voice. Her voice is pretty aight. Is the Discord fun? Nah. It's up to interpretation, really. I don't know, sometimes it's a little cesspool over there. It's Valentine's Day? Nah, you got some time for Valentine's Day. See, I'm vibing with the princely fits. They're pretty good. I don't know if I want to be baking a cake with those on, though. Her voice is pretty gay. I mean, it is. Thank you for the shrimps. I don't know, I was thinking something cute. I wanted cute outfits. Can't I have cute outfits? Oh my god, wait. Where's that coming from? Wait, how are you seeing that? Wait, where's that coming from? I'm scared now. Wait. The fourth wall. I broke it. Wait, where is that coming from? Why can you see that? Where's that coming from? Oh, it's from Magma. Okay. It's when I did the art stream with me. That's what it's from. Okay, we're fine. Don't worry about it. You don't get to see all the stuff on my Pinterest. Ooh, that was stressful. I didn't like that. Hopefully you didn't see my stream codes. Sorry. Hope you guys didn't see anything. Sorry. Anyways, I need cute outfits. Ow. We totally did. Oh no, my social security number. Pretty sure there's anything for it. Yeah, I scanned over it. At worst, you saw my stream URL, which is not great. I'll just trim that out of the VOD. Except for the fact you were using Firefox. Leave me alone, I like my Firefox. Wait, what's on my Firefox front page? Nothing important. Okay. Gotta make sure to like nothing like no personal information. Usually though, the reason I use Firefox specifically is I actually keep my browsers separate just in case for shit like this, because I don't want you guys seeing like my personal information. So I specifically use one browser for all of my streaming stuff, and I use one browser for my personal stuff. You know what? What if we just go like full like 50s housewife with it, you know? Ah shit, it changed size. How'd you get so good at drawing? Practice. What if we go like full 50s housewife with it? What if I wear like the cute little... Oh yeah, who doesn't like a housewife? Yeah, what if we do like the cute little like then we can have like the apron. Oh, I should do this on a different layer just in case I don't like it. Don't forget your crippling depression. Well, that's what the Quaaludes are for. I at least want the little Peter Pan collar. I know that, because I like the Peter Pan collar. Such a new one. Let me see. See, there you go. That's what I wanted. I wanted cute outfits. Cute little baker outfits. Thank you. Ah, see, you kind of got what I mean with like the puffy sleeves and like the little pinafore. Like the second to last one. That one is kind of what I'm thinking of. Good stream. Oh my god. Nice. So that's what I was thinking. Like we get like the. I'm happy you like it. Yeah. You got the idea when I said cute outfits and like a 50s housewife aesthetic. I want that like domesticated look. The crow was at your service. Thank you. I think maybe we like raise the sleeve a little bit. And we make it kind of like look like it's rolled up more. I've rolled up my sleeves. Ever have a great time? Back to the basement I go. Go to sleep. It's fine. Sleep in the cold. It makes you eepy. It makes you good for sleeping. Don't worry about it. Anyway, have a good one, Dark Skull. Saw my image? Yeah, I did. I opened the Discord. It's so cursed. Do I want to be domesticated? I like the domestication arc. Speaking of this, yeah, there you go. Long sleeves and sweaters and like big long skirts. Very cute. I feel like such a failure after drawing. No, you're learning. You know how long it took me to feel actually like confident in the shit I draw? I'm still not confident in the shit I draw. I just wanted like cute like little domestic look for like a Valentine's piece, you know? Like full girly isn't really my thing. I like more of like the domesticated housewife type of vibe. I think we're gonna put a little bow on this actually. I was gonna go buttons, but I think maybe a bow would be cute. I wish I could get to your level one day. Gotta grind for it. You're getting there, though. Why is chat on the other side? I don't know. I put it on this side when I draw. Mainly so you could see my layers. Originally, that's what it was. Is I believe Ya asked me about layers. And so I, like, showed off my layers because you can see the opacity and stuff. And it's easier for me to explain if you can see it. But no, y'all, you're getting there. You really are, unironically getting there. Like, your art skills blew up pretty quickly. But, like, there's an ebb and flow to it. I think what I want to do is I want to put, like, little violets on, like, right here. Maybe. I haven't decided the colors yet. I might go with strawberries too. I thought strawberries would be pretty cute. Like little chocolate dipped strawberries. No idea. Oh, god damn it. 7 inches limp is ridiculous. Yeah, I like something like that. I like more like cutesy domestic look for this. And then this will go this way. We'll have a little boobage. I think my arm will be too much in the way to show off that there's a bow here. But we can at least get like the direction of the apron. I sent a doofus in the art channel. Let me see him. There he is. He's very cute. His little top hat. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let me do some focus on... Before I merge it down, let me get this how I like it. I love how you can always tell when I use myself as a base. Because my head is big. But I cheated. I didn't want to... I don't know. I didn't feel like drawing a pose by hand. Hands are hard. Base Noriko jump scare. I know, it's spooky. It's me in gym clothes, basically. Final idea. You'll get your Teto fit eventually. Base Noriko jump scare. Look at her. Old Noriko. Man, you can really tell I put the hips out. But you could always tell because my head is bigger. Also a whisk. I didn't feel like drawing a whisk. But that's how I speed through doing art, is I just use myself as a base. And you know, I could go through and tweak this like a little bit, like, let me merge these. I don't have to think about it. Like, I don't really like how this neck is looking that much. It's kind of stiff because of the base. So I can like go through and I can like trim this out a little bit. So I think I want to like... egg salad. Tamago sando. Oh, dude, I love egg salad. When eggs were cheap, I was eating so much egg salad. It's to you after all, so that's fair. Exactly, exactly. You gotta use bases sometimes. I feel like cheating. I feel like I gotta move the neck. Tamago onsen. Tamago sando. There we go. Take the neck with it. I'll straighten it out in the back there. I want something cute. Let me be cute. There's also gonna be hair here if it's bent. No, last idea. Let me see. Katana. Dude, I should draw a katana. I should draw myself as katana. That'd be kind of fucking sick, honestly. Oh yeah, good tip. M on the keyboard is your mirror tool. It's very helpful because it helps you see things at a different angle. It's very helpful for like finding if things look weird or not. Honestly, that's just a good art tip in general, is mirror your work every once in a while. What? Yeah, M. M for mirror. You can mirror it, and it helps you see stuff. It just helps you like look at it from a different angle. Because you kind of get like eye blind to whatever you're. Oh, 1 second, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I think I'm good. You get kind of blind to whatever you're looking at when you draw for too long, and you kind of don't see what's wrong with it. So if you mirror it, it sometimes makes it easier to see what's wrong. Actually, I haven't learned anything from the software except for the basic shortcuts. Well, that's okay though. As long as you know E means eraser. You're pretty, and like, you know, Control Z and Control Shift Z for undo and redo, you're good. There's a couple other ones I don't remember. Oh yeah, your number pad. I reprogrammed mine so you can't. Your number pad is also like directions and like zoom ins and stuff. I don't really use it that much though. And like angles. Like your rotations, you can like rotate it. I don't use those that often though, but I do know they exist. If you go in, I believe it's settings, and then like, you can't see it on my side because I have the windows hidden, but it's configure Krita, you can look and see what the hotkeys are. You can actually like go through and you can look at it and you can see what's binded to what, and then you can change the bindings if you want to. And then if you get like a proper drawing tablet, you can set up your key bindings on there as well to copy whatever's on Krita or whatever you set them to. Very helpful. Like on mine, I have E calibrated, which I mean, I always have my keyboard like right to the side, so I just use my keyboard half the time. But you can program the tablet as well. I think your tablet also has that, like the little side buttons. Have to look at them tomorrow. Yeah, do that. It's very helpful. It's very nice to have shortcuts figured out. But I'm big on using shortcuts though. Like, no matter what I'm doing, I know shortcuts for Blender. I know the shortcuts for Krita. I know the shortcuts for Unity. For little things. Because I prefer having shortcuts, quick keys. Makes your life easier. Makes things go quicker. I got to go. That is fine. I just want to call you Fudge. We'll just keep calling you Fudge. It's okay, Fudge. You'll learn quickly. I don't question when people gotta go. It's fine. I understand people have lives and things to do or want to do other things. But have a good one. See you around. Bye-bye. Take care. I'm easy going like that. Basically, it's just understanding that people got shit to do. I do it all the time. I'll pop into a stream and then that's usually why I also don't hang out in chats too often, because I gotta go. I'll usually only chill for like maybe 10-15 minutes. You too, no problem. See you around. You won't hear from me till like next week, but I'll be in the Discord. Talk about tablet. What tablet are you using? I'm using an XP pen Artist 12, which is fine. I like it. It does its job perfectly well for its price range. My only gripe about this tablet is the color. I don't like how the colors look on this compared to my monitor. Because the saturation of it is weird, and I feel like the color values are also kind of weird. Like, my blacks look weird. Like, from about here, this looks solid black. And this looks solid black. These look the exact same to me, and that drives me kind of nuts. Same thing with the grays. Like, this is a pure white, right? But, like, this also looks pure white. Even though, like, if I look up on my actual monitor, the values are different. I can't really see it on my tablet. And that's really, not great. when you're trying to color things. So that's my only gripe about it, but like that's more so like, I don't know, every tablet is weird with how it treats colors, depending on what the monitor is. That's a monitor thing. Would you rather eat a brick or a matter baby? What's a matter baby? A baby of solid matter. Technically every baby is made of solid matter. Aren't we all solid matter? To actually look different? Yeah. It's actually inconvenient. Yeah, it's very inconvenient. But that's why I kind of, sometimes when I'm just drawing on my own, I'll open OBS just to be able to, like, see it on my second monitor. Because it makes my life easier. I am solid. Snake? Snake? Do I have ever been to an E10 hotel? No, what the hell is an E10 hotel? E10 Eaton Hotel. I don't know the joke. I know the Matter Baby joke. I just kind of went along with that one, but I can't figure out the other one. I don't know what the E10 thing is. E10 these. God damn it. First all the Dragon Ball jokes yesterday, now these nuts jokes. Can never get away. I'm never free. I'm cursed to roam these lands. Listening to shitty D's nuts jokes. Wait, actually now that I think about it, how the fuck would the fabric move for this? I gotta rethink this. Oh. If the sleeves are rolled up. Like if they're scrunched up, how the hell would this go? Because it would be puffy here, right? Like you get some puffage going on, but then it would like almost fold over on itself around like here. But I feel like that looks weird. Maybe we just cave and we make them quarter sleeves anyways. I was gonna go for the whole like rolled up sleeve business, but I don't know. I like quarter sleeves. I don't know. And then there's gonna be like here. It's like the apron. See, this is why I do this stuff off stream. This is why I save the line art for stream, because like if I have to think about the stuff, I can't talk about anything else other than like worrying about how clothes work. Or how a bone is supposed to be. Like I'm low-key stressing about these hands, but they're kind of fine. I just suck at drawing fingers. Ain't that the funny part about drawing? Yeah. You know, you see some people that like stream art and stuff and they can like keep their brain like focused on streaming. I just can't. You heard what the new conventions saw enthusiasts are doing? No. I have not. Also, I need to polish up this guy. He looks a little dumpy and stupid. His little hands look weird. Damn, I guess you can suck on these bites. These nuts. Nice, you fucked it. Ruined it. Autocorrect ruined it. Thank you, autocorrect, for saving me. Autocorrect got my back this time. Kill me now, please. Man, I wish I had my gun. I miss having my gun. I miss gun era, Nori. I miss my gun. I need to have my gun back. Take the cleaver and snap my sinews. Cut you into pieces, put you in the freezer. Have you heard of Imagine Dragons? Alright, I feel like I'm good enough to start doing secondary lines before I cave and do line art. I don't care what the people say about just cleaning up your lines and then doing line art. I like making a second layer. Did you see the Oscar nominations? Myra might win the, I hear. Myra? Is this another D's nuts joke? I can't tell. No, I'll do that in red. Oh, I never heard of Myra? No, I have not. Never heard of Myra. The movie, I assume. Yeah, I just haven't heard of it. Myra nuts. God damn it. Foiled again. God damn it. Never been good at picking out these nuts jokes, unless it's like really obvious. You know what? I need to turn off my stabilizer. That's what's kind of tripping me up. There we go. Now the part I hate the most, my bangs. Mainly because if I fuck them up, it's so much of a pain to like fix. Do you know any fitness? Fitting these balls in your mouth. I do know that one. I'm not entirely stupid, just pretty stupid. Yeah, just like Imagine Dragons, man. Imagine Dragon. These nuts all over your face. I feel like I sound so defeated. I promise I'm not. I'm just kind of locked in. I feel like this happens every time I draw though, or like every stream in general though, where I'm focused. I just like I can't. I'm a very deadpan lady. I can't help it. Nor you stupid, but not as bad as my emergency. Your emergency. I'm taking these nuts aside. That hair's looking pretty good. I like to think so too. I hope it does. Wait, I actually kind of want to do this one here, and then I'll make this swoop down like that. Emergency. These. Oh, so dumb. The line art's kind of heavy, but it's okay. I feel like I've drawn my bangs enough to understand just how they work now. Put the freckles in. I'm gonna let that be full. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, these are too short. Let's see. Do the shortest one here. I'm gonna do the longest here. There we go. Should probably go to sleep. I gotta work in 5 hours. You should go to bed. Do you prefer CDs or cassettes? Neither. I like vinyl. I like the way records sound. If I had to pick one, probably CDs. CDs nuts. I'm sorry, I'm focused, I'm locked in. I have nothing good to talk about. I mean, I've been streaming the last 3 days. It's everything. Never know what to talk about. Just lock in. Yeah, but that's not very fun. Yo, finally. Hey, Istasha. What kind of lights are in your room? Lamp. Lamp. Oh, family. Not finally. I just kind of glanced. Something the way you draw. It's a lot of, repeat. Over and over. I feel like it's good, though, to watch people draw. I would not say my methods are the best, though. They ain't lamping these nuts. You're just gonna find any way to use these nuts, aren't you? And let's say I'm learning from you the most. I feel like it's good though to watch other people draw. It helps get an idea of what you're doing. Other people have different methods though. Not every method one person uses is like the one that works for somebody else. It's good to have some variety. Your line control's pretty good. That's because I move, well, A, I have my stabilizer up, and B, I do a lot of, like, wide wrist movement. Like, that's why I zoom in so far sometimes, it's because I like to do, like, wide wrist strokes. Also, I have a good control of, my sensitivity and, like, my pressure control. Not all the time, but, like, for the most part, I have a decent idea of my pressure control. Also, like, I don't know, I have a good understanding of line confidence. Like, how to space myself. How to space my lines properly. A lot of, like, that comes from doing a lot of these, like, hatching practices. Or drawing over the same shape over and over and over again. You know, getting the control of it. It's helpful. Ooh, that thickness pressure or pen feature. Yeah, it's this pen here. This yellow one, that's a default brush. It has the pen sensitivity. Maybe I should use those. They're very helpful. I noticed that you use a lot of the, solid pens. What are they? I really don't use them that much. Like these. Like the solid pens where there is no line variety. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I like having line variety. But that's a stylistic choice more than anything. Mainly just because I think my line art looks worse if I don't have like some pressure to it. My pen can't do that for some reason. It might just be the type of pen that you use. Ah shit, I accidentally... No, wait. Damn it. I got rid of my lines. I backed up too far. But a lot of it comes with just line confidence, which is something you gain with time. You gotta practice for line confidence. Really, my thing is I've been teaching myself actually how to draw thinner line art. I have a bad habit of going really thick. Which there's nothing wrong with. But again, it's a style thing. Depending on the style you're trying to aim towards. You think I should do Trisha? What the hell's Trisha? Are these cool new drugs the youths are doing these days? Have we moved on from the Whippets to Trisha? My favorite part, me too. Trisha. You think I should? What do you mean? Who's Trisha? Trisha. I don't know this lady, but she sounds pretty nice. Try shut up. I mean, if you feel like you need to. So should I? No. You're fine the way that you are. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Ow. Do one like here, and then maybe one on the outside. There we go. I have to redraw these ruffles though. My head hurts. I might have SND, sucking these nuts. No, I diagnose you with a ligma. I diagnose you with the gay. You have 3 days. I'm sorry. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Night, y'all. Go to bed. I'm amazed you made it this far. Get your EPs. Get your eeps in your sleeps. Good night. I'm gonna sit here and be tormented by D's nuts jokes the rest of this evening. I have a strong feeling. An ache in my bones, even. Okay, that doesn't look as stupid as I think it does. Here we go. Usually if I do one side of the hair well, the other one does not go as well, so I'm a little eh. Nope. I'm kind of liking what I'm accidentally doing with the hair, where it's got that like almost like 50s housewife curl going on. I'm kind of digging it. Wah! Hey, Screw. Man, you've been making it to pretty much every stream, aren't ya? Is that me on your shoulder? That's my little Violet. That could be you if you want. Little baby. Little man. I actually need to go ahead and draw him in so I can figure out where his leaves go. So I can figure out where my hair goes. Huh, more like handsome than that. What if I give you cute little blushies? Like right here. He's a handsome fella. He's beautiful just the way he is. I really need to remake the 3D model of him that I have. Because I like the one that I have, but I feel like I could do better. Now that I know more about Blender. I feel like I could redo him. Make him more powerful. Indeed. He's such a cute little man. Do you have a stigma? No, but I have an astigmatism. That one is actually real. I do have an astigmatism. Eating a yummy El Pollo Loco bowl. Nice. I don't know what's in there. I assume goodies. Fills up for $5. Nice. You really can't beat like a good cheap meal. It's just great. Nice. Get you some beans and rice. I don't know what else would be in there. Probably meat of some kind. Beef. Beef, chicken, beans, chicken, rice, cilantro, pico de gallo. Ooh, I love pico de gallo. Also, Nori, what? Huh? Nori. What? Huh? Chorizo. Ooh, I like chorizo. I like chorizo and eggs. Some dressing, crunch up chilies. Oh, chips. Nice. None of these. Oof. No. This evening is just gonna be nothing but these nuts jokes, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've created a monster. Man, I just don't know how to get this little, like, sleeve puff to look good. I think maybe this puff is, like, too dramatic. I feel like that's fine. You know, what? None of these nuts. What's your guys' favorite nut? If we're gonna be on the topic of nuts all evening. Mine's cashews. I love cashews. And almonds. That was real nuts, please. Actually, you know what? If this is like past the elbow, so it'd be like here. Pistachios are yummy, perfect for a barbecue. You can have pistachios with barbecue? Never thought about that before. I like peanuts as well. I know peanuts are like the basic bitch nut, but like they're very good with everything. I love peanut noodles. I love boiled peanuts. Honestly, I don't know, because the ones I get are just called Japon. Jump on these nuts. Japon nuts. What type of nut is this? Japanese peanuts. Japanese style peanuts are a type of snack food invented in Mexico, made from peanuts that are coated in wheat flour dough and then fried or roasted. Ooh, those sound really good. That sounds really good, actually. That ironically just sounds really tasty. Bet you I could probably get my hands on those around here. I could probably find some. At the very least, I could order some online because those sound really yummy. Like a peanut with like a little like dough coating on the outside, like fried. Ooh. That sounds good. I'm full. Did you get yourself full of rice and beans? And pico. I love pico de gallo. I love rice and beans. Poco no pico. No. Pico de gallo. The salsa. I say Japon. Why'd you say it like that? Because of the weird O. Baby no money. Also, hey Gabe. I do not like his music. I know that because you are a performative male. I'm fine with Baby No Money. I don't mind it. He doesn't do the style of music I usually listen to, so he just kind of doesn't ping on my radar at all anyway. I'm fine with his existence though, I don't care. He respects women and I can respect that. Are you ready for extreme weather? Or to speculate extreme weather? There is a very rare chance I might experience some of the extreme weather, but not likely, because I live far enough south where I'll probably just get cold rain. According to the weather. I don't actually know. We might get a little, it might freeze a little bit, we might get some freezing rain, but I think I'm far enough south that they said that I won't really get much of that. But good luck everybody else. Say ponyo the Japanese way. Ponyo. I don't actually know how they said ponyo the Japanese way. I watched Ponyo in English as a kid, so it's kind of the only way I've ever seen Ponyo was in English. Ponyo, the goober way. Oh, Ponyo, like the nyon. How do they say Ponyo? Let me pause my BGO for this. Oh, they just put more emphasis on the nyon. Pagnon. I made a giant swerve and avoid the entire state of Alabama. It's funny. I know that, right? That's why, like, I'm not worried about it anymore. It swerved out of the south, so I don't have to worry about it. It's out of my way. But good luck, everybody else. Matcha ice cream is good. Ooh, matcha ice cream is good. Bonfire would be better. Throw shells in. This is good in fires. Everything is good in fires. I love matcha. It's been a while since I've had matcha. I haven't purchased any in a while. And the matcha I do have is starting to go stale. It's still drinkable, but it's not too good. In Japan is how Ponyo is said. Which O though? There's two O's in Ponyo. Japan. Can I have a matcha roll on Discord? I'd have to make it. And that requires me understanding how to use Discord, and you guys all know how that goes. There's two O's with the N in Ponyo. Japan. Japan. Japon. Japon. Right, because the J's aren't pronounced. Even in Japan, you guys don't pronounce the H or the J. Just Japon. My ass is in for a shitload of ice and moderate assload of snow, and my dumb ass didn't get any firewood, so we vibe. Gabe is gonna freeze to death like a pilgrim. It's okay, that just means you'll end up burning some of them axe handles. Gonna be desperate enough to burn random shit. Chat in the event of my death, demolished Wallace. We'll make you like a little memorial piece. In memory of. In memory of Mod Gabe, died in the ice storm of 2026. Whisks are hard to draw. Also, the way you laugh in text in Spanish with the J as well. The ja 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 ja. The ha 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 ha. One hand, if I lose power, I'm gonna fucking freeze. But on the other hand, I don't have to go to work. That is true. Hope your pipes freeze. Leave the water on a trickle, and prepare buckets to be able to flush the toilet. That's my advice. Be prepared for your pipes to burst and to have a boiled water advisory for at least a month. Hoard water. So I got on my throat and now I'm dying. Tough it out. You got it. Man, I remember one year. It'd be 9 degrees on like Thursday. Oh my god. Man, I remember one year when I was a kid. Gabe, you don't even remember this exact storm too, because it probably hit you as well. It was like mid-February when it hit. And it was so bad. This was like in the 20 teens, I'm pretty sure. It was like a big massive snowstorm that happened in like February, and it was super bad. And I remember being off of school for a whole month because a lot of our pipes and shit bursted in like the school. The 2018 blizzard. No. Earlier. It would have been earlier than that. Because I was a kid. This was like early middle school for me. So this would have been like 2014, 2015 maybe, 13 even. Like the early 20 teens, there was a really bad blizzard. At least like where I live, there was a really bad blizzard. And I was out of school for a month because the pipes burst in my school, and then they had to fix it, and like pretty much the whole town was on a boiled water advisory, so then we all were basically waiting for life to continue. I remember the school sent us packets in the mail to keep doing our schoolwork. Oh yeah, there was that one time when we got a few good inches. First time I ever saw a whiteout. Yeah, that was around... That was the first time I ever saw enough snow. Like multiple feet of snow. Here's something stupid. In my warm, sunny Southern California house, there's a fireplace for some fucking reason. Like we'd never need it. It's for the vibes. It's for the aesthetic. Let it be there for the vibes. If it gets in the fucking way, it's not good for anything. You can burn stuff. There's a one Valentine's Day 2014, 20 inches or so. That might be the storm I'm thinking of. Because I remember it was in February, so that might be it. I think that's the storm, because that sounds about right, because 2014 I would have been like 13-ish. And it was around in February. But I remember we got like multiple feet of snow and like ice. And it was like 2 feet of snow, so that sounds about right. It might have been that storm. We don't need it though, and we have to clean that shit so much because it gets dirty so fast somehow. You can get your chimney blocked. They put a cap on your chimney top, and then they put a cap on the inside of the chimney, and then you don't have to worry about stuff falling through. It makes it unusable unless you uncap it, but... You know what? I'm gonna leave the bowl blank. How's this looking? I feel like that makes me too thick. Like here. Why would we burn shit if we don't need it? There's also carpet surrounding it to make it more stupid. Oh, so it's just decorative. For a couple months back, we swear we heard birds in there. My chimney in my childhood home had bats. We had bats in the chimney, and you could hear them scratching around in the chimney. And they'd occasionally get in the house. Unfortunately, Richmond is where the Piedmont starts, so that's where the snow usually dies. That is true, the mountain range is there too. That's probably it. You probably just didn't get it as bad. Because where I lived in West Virginia, we had a lot of Great Lake effect snow. So like whatever was happening in like Pennsylvania and Ohio, like around the Great Lakes, we got a lot of that. Not as bad, but we still got it. So maybe that's why I remember that being really bad compared to you, because I probably got a lot more snow and more like cold. Like it's more icy because of where it is. Caught a bat in my house with a towel a few years ago. My mom was screaming, and I was looking and fucking bat came out of the corner. Dude, the little brown bats. I remember one time my parents were drinking with my aunt and my uncle, and it was really late at night, and they caught a bat. And my uncle put it in a Ziploc bag and like threw it outside. And like they threw it on the back hill, like around where my house was. And like my mom and like my parents just forgot about it. Until my mom went back there on the hill and she found just like a liquefied bat in a plastic bag. They didn't like zip the bag shut or anything, but they like trapped it in the bag and like chucked it outside, and then they forgot about it and they didn't let it out and it died in the bag. And when you catch the little bastards, they vibrate. They do vibrate. They freak the fuck out because it's just a little, it's a little flying like gerbil. They're like this thing where you hold the firewood. It's not decorative. The builders just wanted you to use it. They could have. I mean, they might have wanted you to use it. But they might have just put it there mainly for decoration purposes to make it look good. Also, apparently one of my uncles, not the same uncle, a different uncle, caught a bat and crucified it. You can't because you burned the house down. Well, they didn't think about it very clearly. It's a bad fireplace. I agree with you then. They didn't think about the fireplace. I want to sleep. You poor bastard. Your uncles sound like my boss. Dude, I got 9 of them. It's hard to... I'm not gonna be able to, like, label and differentiate which uncle does what. So I'm sure they all just sound crazy. There's nothing I can do about it. One of my uncles is finally walking again after he broke his pelvis getting hit on an e-bike. That's pretty cool. He was like fucking bedbound for like a year. Where were your parents during 9/11? My mom was like 8 months pregnant with me and she was at work. My dad was probably also at work. I was in the womb. Stuck in my job, you poor soul. I should ask them that. I should be like, where were you during 9/11? I mean, I knew where I was. I know my mom was at work. But she was also, like, heavily pregnant at the time with me. And then I was born like a month later. Philippines. Your parents were in the Philippines? Oh right, you're Filipino. That makes sense. That tracks, I guess. Go back in your family tree, see if you have any stories of your family during the Spanish flu pandemic. Probably. I know my dad's side has been in North America since colonial times. My mom's side is a little more interesting because it's still been in America for a very long time, but like my grandpa's half native, so obviously he's been here for a very long time. And then his white side is like French Canadian, so a lot of French Canadian settlers. And then there's just more waves of immigrants from there, just like different Europeans. Or give me ideas for the 21st this year. Drink a Buzzball and go to bed. All my sides have been in North America since the Asians crossed into North America. Yeah. Early lineages. I mean, my grandpa's, I suppose, an extension me, but I'm obviously very white, so it's kind of weird for me to say it as well. But like, my grandpa is Ojibwe, which is First Nations people. Same with me. My mom's family lore stops in like 1800s-ish. Goes, we found this Irish dude in the woods one day. A lot of my dad's side, like my paternal grandfather's side, is a lot of Irish immigrants. So like Irish potato famine era Irish immigrants. And then his mother's side, my dad's mom's side, is also not like Irish, but English. A lot of English influence. And then on my grandfather's side, on my dad's dad's side, one of his sides of the family tree, I don't know if it's his mother's or his father's side, is like literally Mayflower, early colonial American. And then my mom's side is a lot of, you know, French Canadian. Your work setup. Nice Miku sticker on the computer. Very cool. I like that picture of the man on the back wall. But yeah, nothing cool on my side of the family. It's a lot of mutts of white. A lot of different Europeans, that's about it. Alright, I'm satisfied enough with this to color it. I feel like it's fine. And I feel like I've been here long enough. The bro zoomed in on it. I love looking at the finer details. My dad's side was like that, but we found out we don't actually share like any genetic markers with those people, and we just happen to have a very unique Franco-Germanic name in common somewhere. I mean, for my grandpa's side, I know he did his whole like ancestry.com thing, so he knows, he got like all that information, whatever, of like here's who you're related to, yada yada. Which is the only reason I know, but he's also from New England, and his family tree has always been from New England. What's crazy is my grandpa's parents, so like my great-grandparents, they actually had like big money. I didn't actually know this until like not too long ago, like a few months back. My dad actually like talked about that side of the family tree. They apparently like used to have like lakeside property and everything in New England, and had like a family farm, a generational family farm and everything. And it's like worth millions of dollars now. Like the roads that lake house is on and everything are the family name still to this day. And it's now like a gated community worth millions of dollars. They spell theirs with a T instead of a D. There's nothing on the D except for what my grandpa's been putting together. Ah. There's nothing on the deed spelling. He did one of those mouth swabs? Yeah, he did like the ancestry mouth swab. So like, I have a pretty good comprehensive understanding of like my dad's side. But everything else is a little more fuzzy and more of like family word of mouth. Those only tell where those people are now. Yeah. Well, I mean, he did a lot of, like, not just Ancestry, but also, like, deep digging. I don't know exactly what he did. I know he, like, tried to put together, like, a cohesive family line. Because he was curious about it. I don't know much else other than, like, I'm, like, British, French, Irish, German, Ojibwe. That's about it. Just a hodgepodge of different Europeans with a tiny little bit of Native American sprinkled in there from my mom's side, from my mom's dad. It's pretty much just European mutt and a little something. So like if your people migrate to say Germany, then it'll say you're German when you're actually from somewhere else. I mean, I know for a fact about the Irish bit because family name is very Irish and has Irish origins. Same thing goes for like the Germanic bits, maiden names and stuff, very Germanic. Really, what is it? Am I gonna say? I get doxxed. But I'm a mutt. I'm just a white mutt. Like most white people. Imagine that worked though. Dude, that would be crazy. I have a unique enough last name that I would be easily doxable if I actually ever gave out that information. Which is what's really scary. Like, I don't have a common last name. It's very, like, uncommon. So it's spooky, because, like, if you just Google my last name with, like, a first name, stuff pops up very quickly. Oshak Hennessy. Last name is the whitest thing in the world. Your surname is Hershey? Nah. I said it was rare, not common. What's funny is because I'm named after my great-grandmothers, like my first and middle name are my grandmother's names because I'm the first girl in a few generations on both sides because everybody just keeps popping out men, so I'm like the first girl in a hot minute. So I have my great-grandmother's names, but because of that, if you Google my name, you get obituaries. You get her obituary. In chat, her name is Doris Edith. Close enough, honestly. It's old school names like that. I got old lady name. Looked up my family name and Google told me this is an extremely common last name among Mexican Americans. Average. Given that I met like 10 other people with that last name, the result was spot on. I have a very uncommon last name. No cool keychains for me. But my first name is stupid though. Wallace isn't that bad. His name is Daryl. That's not my real name. At least you understand web safety. To be honest, I figured that was not your real name. I would hope not. I can put my full legal name. I can put my full name in chat right here, right now. Do not do that. God, you're so bad about doxing yourself. It's so nerve-wracking. It stresses me the fuck out. You'll literally drop your location, your fucking full name and address. It's nerve-wracking. Bro, you have no idea how easy it is to just, like, find stuff with basic information like that. I could send you a postcard in the mail. That should make you nervous. And I do it all the time. Do not. My name is Walter Hartwell White. My name is like first name stupid, middle name a condiment, last name extremely common. Carl Heisenkruger. Keeps my last name exposed. I like to think it's Walter. Don't actually dox yourself. Yawn. I'm always tired. What do you expect? I need to go. Can't a gal be EP? Man is named Harwell. Stop doxing each other. Honestly, I want to change my name, but I don't know what. The #1 contender is Santiago. I don't know if that's a good fit for me. I don't know. Y'all will never guess my name. No idea. Not a clue, Gabriel. Not a clue. Is it Jeffrey? I don't think Jeff's real name is Jeff. It's actually Jeef, not Jeff. I shall expose my first name. It might be AJ. Jeef. Wait, is he Alex Jones? Andrew. Are you a junior? Is that what the J is from? Are you a junior? I should full name drop AJ one of these days. Andrew Jackson. I don't like knowing AJ's real name or full name. I don't like that I have this information. What's funny is I know Ube and Yuz full legal names because PayPal doxes you. When you send money, it fucking gives your full legal information, and it's cursed, and I don't like it, and I don't like the fact that I know that. Andrew Jarfield. I don't like being filled with this cursed knowledge. No, my name is actually James Madison, hero of the War of 1812. I'm gonna send you $5 what day it has to my day. I think it did actually. I think I just forgot. It's funny though because like I'll look at all my PayPal transactions and everything and I'll see the names. And I'm like, this is cursed information, I shouldn't know. I don't like having this information. One of the brothers' names is Nick, pretty iconic. Jonas. Like the Jonas Brothers. There we go. Oh, it's Jonas. Andrew Jonas is weird. I don't like this cursed information. I don't like having this information. I don't like playing riddles so AJ can dox himself live on stream. Thanks for the character name. Now I can write a story where Andrew Jonas dies. That's where AJ is from. I figured it was like something junior. I figured you were a junior. Can my Discord server name be my full name? No. Well, I'm not gonna figure out his last name. I'm not gonna dox him. I hate that. I hate the information I have now. I don't need to know the rest. It's cursed. I don't like it. What happened to web safety? What happened to making up lies to protect your identity from strangers on the internet? You don't know who I am. Why would you give me this information? Why would you publicly broadcast this information on a YouTube live stream? You're gonna get swatted. Give my name a search. You mean give your name a search? Your username? Let me see, I'm curious now. An English violinist? And the courageous band leader of the 8-member orchestra aboard the Titanic. Is that where Wallace comes from? This is a deep call reference to the violinist on the Titanic. Remember when Sid talked about the Titanic and I started info dumping? Oh yeah, I do remember. Wild. I realize I own guns and I have a boss that wants me to be racist, so I just said, fuck it, what are they gonna do? No. Like, if I met Nori IRL, I'd probably still call her Nori regardless. You would never. I don't go outside. I still occasionally see the stranger that looks like AJ at work, and it scares me. It still scares me, even though I know it's not him. It's the fact that I see him, and I'm like, ah. It, like, trips my brain up for a second, and I'm always like, oh god, and then I remember. Calling internet friends their real names feels wrong. It does feel wrong. It's cursed. It's cursed knowledge. No, I should probably turn this off. I don't know what shade of red or pink is actually gonna work with my hair. I might have to go dark maroon with it. Can you just see how this looks really quickly? Not a full color in, but like a really rough, quick color in. Just to see if it like looks decent. Any advice on sketches, Big Boss? I just started digital art. Any help would be appreciative. Your tools, within your tools, let me see if I can actually pull this up. Depending on what software you use, obviously, but fine-tune your stabilizer, which is this thingy over here. wherever your art software is, find your stabilizer, play with your stabilizer until it doesn't feel shaky and spoon and weird. Using Krita. Okay, cool, perfect. In your tool, what's this, tool options? In your tool options, which if you don't know where that is, it's in your Dockers. You can pull up your Dockers, and I think it's... I'm trying to remember where they keep the Dockers. Tools. Settings, yeah. If you go into the settings, Dockers, there's tool options, and you can put that Docker in here. Play with your stabilizer, which is the sample count. Play with that because that helps determine like how smooth your strokes are and stuff. Another fun one is M is your mirror tool. E is your eraser. I'm specifically the mirror tool. I feel like the mirror tool is like a big one. Not a lot of people realize from the get-go. Yeah, that's like really the big ones. Figuring out how all your tools work. Really, like, take the time. Krita also has a lot of manuals and stuff. Like, you might not be able to find like straight up tutorials the same way as a lot of other art software, but Krita has a manual. Use the manual. It's very helpful. I don't think I like the red. I'm not gonna lie. I need to figure out what color I'm gonna make all this. I didn't really figure out the outfit that much. Wee wee, wee wee. Make this a little bit smaller. I can't. Okay. Thanks a lot, Chief. Keep drawing too. Best of luck. Thank you, thank you. You too. Do your best. Krita is hard. Krita also comes with, you can find downloadable brushes. Very helpful. I have a lot of custom brushes, like stamps and stuff. Especially like things like flowers. Stamps. And you can turn anything into brushes. Very helpful. My username used to be Skull Soldier 583. Funny. Look at the ideas I sent you then. Yeah, let me see. It's a good idea. I don't know about the colors though. I wanted to go Valentines with it. Like a lot of pinks. I've been Phantom the whole time. It works well for you. Maybe pink is our answer. Maybe I should do like a dusty pink. Then I went by whipped. What if it's like pale pink? I feel like that works with like my pale purple. No, like I switched from traditional art to digital art and the gap between is so huge that I feel like I'm in 3rd grade all over again. No, that shit is real. They use the red one I sent you. No, I've been looking at that one. That's what I based the outfit on. I didn't like that red though. I didn't think that red would fit with what I'm doing. I like the pink though. I gotta think about the colors. Like my hair, how that's gonna contrast with it. I feel like this pale mute pink is good enough because it works with the mute purples in my hair. But no, there is definitely a weird gap between traditional art and digital because I used to do traditional before I switched to digital because I was a watercolor painter before this. And digital is it's a different landscape. It's a whole different bag of worms. I must go. Farewell, Gabe. It was good seeing you on stream. It's a rarity these days. I'll take it. Oh, another thing I really like. I may die. Do not freeze to death, please. How much would I have to pay you to animate something for me within 3 weeks and I take all the credit for it as well? I would need thousands of dollars. I'm a working lady. I'm busy. I have a job and I have a stream schedule. It's a lot. Damn, you're gonna have to learn how to animate. Even I can't animate. We've had this conversation before. I don't know how to animate. I like know the bare bone basics of how to use Live 2D, and that's about it. I don't actually know how to animate. Oh yeah, another thing with traditional versus digital. Use layers. Oh my god, please use layers as much as you can. It's a very helpful tool that you don't get to utilize with traditional art. Is getting layers. So use them. Make a layer for everything. Very nice. Like, I've split all of this into its own layer. Like, this is a layer, this is a layer, hair's a layer, skin's a layer. I have a base layer to create a mask around everything. Make your layers. I keep mixing up my layers and finishing half of a drawing on one layer and the other half to the other, and it turns out becoming a clusterfuck. Yeah, I like to try to, work with layers. I'm really bad about naming my layers, so none of my layers are named, but you can also group your layers. Like, if you, like, grab all your layers and you, like, shift select and then control G, you can quick group them. You can make them into a group, which is very nice. That's how I keep my stuff organized, is I'll group my layers if I'm doing something that has a lot of them. I also check my layers very regularly, make sure I'm working on the right one. My god, she has more clothes than just the apron. I do. I decided to actually put clothes on. What's with the pink? Oh, it's a base, so I could make a mask. That's what this is. The selection mask on the top of it. That's what this, you can't see it. Let me bring it over. Man, I wish I had something like point. You can't see my mouse cursor. But, the little magic wand, like, right above my head here. God, I wish I had, like, an arrow. What is this? That's my Utsupi. I can't do this. Here, let me use you as a pointer. Well, I'll use this as a pointer. The top of his little hand right here, this thing is a continuous selection tool. You could also use this one right here, but I like using this one in particular, this little thing right here. I basically create like an outline around the whole piece, and then I select outside of it, and then I right click and invert selection, and it creates a mask. So everything that's red is not included, and everything that's white is included. You can also edit and clean this up a bit. I've done that before, depending on what I'm doing. And you create this border around the edge of it, and then you can use that. Anyways, hydration reminder for everyone, do a stretch, bye. Thank you. Let me actually crack my knuckles. Ah, there we go. Anyways, yeah, you can create a selection on that. That's what the pink is. It also just helps me see what I'm doing, because I can see if I'm missing gaps because I pick a really saturated color. It helps me see if there's like any little like bits that stick out. Dude, where was this when I spent all day manually painting a single shirt? You can also use the any of the lasso like selection tools and stuff to do it manually. I like doing this one though because you just have to color. You just have to color the whole thing, like all the borders of whatever you're doing, and then just use the fill tool and then fill it, and then use the selection tool to select all the outer parts, which includes like here. You just hold shift and then click on the little areas that it didn't get, like little pockets like that, and then you can right click and then invert selection, and it'll invert the selection. Very handy. That's what I do every time. There's other ways to do it, I just find that to be like the quickest and easiest way. Oh god, that's my eraser. On the top of animation, Oscar nominations for animation this year were fucking stupid. I did see none of the good anime and stuff, like the Chainsaw Man movie or the Demon Slayer movie. None of those were excluded from the choices I saw, which is a bummer because those are both really good movies. I still need to finish watching the Chainsaw Man movie. The Miku movie. I didn't watch the Miku movie, I'm not gonna lie. Mainly because I heard it was based off of Project Sekai, and I don't care about Project Sekai. But no, that's another reason I color everything on different layers, is because you can have more than one selection mask active at a time. Like, you can have different selection masks, so I'll go and do the same thing with like the hair or the skin, and then I'll create new layers for the shadows. And like I'm doing my flats right now, and then I might go and take the base flat for the hair here and create a selection just around the hair, and then I'll go and I'll color the hair. It's very helpful, so you don't have to clean it up over and over and over again. Or you don't have to be as careful. So I can basically just go through and do my flats and make sure my flats are clean, and then I can just do selection tools around those. Yeah, it makes rendering really easy. But yeah, that's why I split everything up. Because, like, I'll do a layer for skin, I'll do a layer for hair, I'll do a layer for eyes, I'll do a layer for this bow, I'll do a layer for this collar, a layer for the bowl, a layer, like, I might put the bowl and the whisk on one layer, but, like, just to save space, but, so I don't have, like, a bajillion layers, but that's why layers can be really important. Because it's a workaround for those things. And then I can go through and I can take this major selection layer and I can use it for creating overall shadows and stuff. If it's not Studio Ghibli, then it's not making any nominations. That is very true. I feel like there ought to be a completely different award ceremony for animations. The Oscars for live action movies and something else for animation. I think there is something for animation itself, but I believe it's just not popular. But yeah, that way I just have to clean up, I only have to clean up my line art once. Or like my base layers once, and then everything else when I'm rendering I can just do without worrying about it. Isn't there a BAFTA awards? Yeah, I think there's awards just for animation, but it's just not popular. At least more awards for animation in the Oscars. Like, we need Best Animator awards. We need, like, more acceptance of animation in the West first, I think. Because animation is not really seen as, a medium. It's seen as just literally a category. Which I think is, like, where the Oscars fumbles, or where just the West in general fumbles with animation, is we just kind of use it as a blanket for everything. And and we assume it's just kids movies and Disney and Pixar and whatever. We don't actually consider it outside of that. Since animators technically actors too, maybe. I don't know if you would count animators as actors more than they were like production staff. I suppose voice actors maybe. Maybe I should make this like a off-white color. See how this looks. Yeah. Nah, just white. Maybe tinted it like a little bit. Nah, makes it look too like gross. Mostly boomers, because given their outdated takes, once more Gen Z younger people come to post, maybe some things can change. Yeah, probably. Gave a fucking Uni Award for casting. Best sound and animation. The first newest category of the Oscars in 25 years. And it's casting. Man. I don't keep up with any of that. I don't care about award shows. Because usually they're just a pay-for-win system anyway. Like, none of it really matters. Well, I know that because my film teacher had us watching the nominations. See, I don't keep up with any of that. Cause I just don't care. That and I don't really watch a lot of movies to begin with. If I'm being honest. I don't consume a lot of media. I'm a busy gal. And today I still like Ghibli because of the vibes, not having updudes that got the rich people awards. Yeah, exactly. As long as they vibe with it, I guess it really doesn't matter what an award show says about it. You know? It's just like rich people brownie points. Anyways, maybe if I do the vocal like Christmas Carol, then maybe I could win. Oh yeah, I forgot we talked about doing the Christmas Carol, but Vocaloid making Tiny Tim Oliver. Here, I'll show an example of what I mean by creating another selection mask. So you can use this little button here, you can turn off the selection mask, and then using our continue selection tool, I can select it, and you see like it didn't pick up the inside, it only went around it on the outside. I can hold shift and I can select the inside parts, and then I can right click, which you can't see it, but there's invert selection, and that puts it on the inside. And then I can take this and I can, for the sake of example purposes, I can color within it, and it's only within those lines. Only because I want to do polka dots, and I have some screen tones that are good for that. My brain hurts, I'm sorry. I went through it pretty quickly. Maybe I don't like those. No, not you. Okay, okay. I was wondering if I went too quick with it. Oh, that might be a good thing to do on the dress itself, is do some of the polka dots instead. Maybe we'll do that. Let me keep this for the sake of... I just feel like I'm a student who came in when everyone is the last semester. No, that's fine. No, I still go through and I watch other people's stuff to learn. I'm definitely no master. There's so much stuff you can do in Krita. I don't even understand how people do animations and stuff in Krita. I don't understand the animation tool at all. It's so hard to understand. I'm barely able to make a circle. That might have to do with your stabilizer. Like if things are really shaky, it's usually the stabilizer, which is in your tool options, which is something you gotta bring up in your Docker. And then you get like this first bar is your, well, obviously put it on stabilizer, and then this first one is your stabilizer. If it's off, you can see like every little like jolt of my hand is like really visible. But if I crank it up really high, it slows down the strokes. It makes them smoother by adding a delay. I like to keep it like somewhere in the middle, so it smooths itself out. Like you don't, unless I'm moving slow, like you can see every little jolted like jitter in the lines. But if it's a quick movement, because I like my smooth strokes, it smooths it out. What's your opinion on practice drawing the Arizo head and the draw box? See, I like those methods. I like the box method in particular because it helps you understand three-dimensional shapes, which I think is really important for understanding things like human anatomy. Yo, that fixed it. Yeah, it's usually the stabilizer, because by default I don't think stabilizer is on. The only animated movies that close to getting Best Picture is Beauty and the Beast, Up, and Toy Story 3. And those were like really big movies. We need more PG-13 animated films that aren't indie. That's my stipulation. We need more that aren't indie. Because I feel like all of those movies are indie films that are like PG-13. Yeah, stabilizer is a big one. I think I went up for a very long time without knowing that the stabilizer was there. That looks stupid? Nah, that looks stupid. Like Ghibli-like films, but they're PG-13 and R. They're always indie films that are like that, though. I forgot to color in my eyebrow. There we go. Also, I just remembered a lot of things aren't like set up for default on Krita. You really have a lot of options with your Docker tool in settings. Like if you look through on Dockers, there's a bunch of different Dockers. Play around with those. I have palette, which is like the base colors, and then I have advanced color selector, which is like the color wheel. There's more to that, like there's more of them. I've turned off a couple of them. That and like moving around things how you like it, you can actually grab and drag and drop a lot of like the brush presets and stuff. You can move those around however you want, and you can put them however you want them. Well, let me grab the brown from this and use this to start. Like adjust it here. There's films coming out about Japanese nurse during World War II, and it's a bit gruesome, made by the Graduation Studio that studied from Ghibli, also indie. Yeah, that's the thing, is a lot of those movies are just indie films. Which is fine. Like, I think most groundbreaking stuff is usually indie films, which is nothing wrong with it. But I don't think a big studio is going to take the risk of doing something like that. And the bowl and whisk, I'm going to put on this layer. But yeah, breaking up everything into different layers when you're coloring is very helpful with rendering, which you'll see in a minute when I'm done with this. Because I can make masks for everything. Once everything's like cleaned up, like I make sure there's no gaps. It's very helpful of speeding up the process of rendering out stuff. There's nothing wrong with doing it the traditional way either, of doing it all in one layer. Some people prefer doing that. But when it comes to speed, doing it this way is helpful. Should a sketch be on one layer or multiple? It depends, really, of like... Okay, let me group all my colors real quick. Let me grab all this and quickly group it. You can turn it off. My sketches, I do a lot of sketch layers. Is that a layer? No. I do usually 1 to 2 sketch layers. Like that's a layer. That's my base. I had a base I was working with, but that's just me being lazy. And then I had a sketch layer on top of this. I was figuring out outfits. Usually, you can do it all on one layer. It's very sorry I keep bothering you like that. No, it's fine. I like explaining things. But usually what I do is I have like an initial layer, like this one. And then you can go through and erase and clean up a little bit of it. Some people say you should just erase and clean up and you can call that good. I like to do at least 1 to 2 sketch layers. Like, you know, I'll take this one and I'll fade it down and I'll find out what I like about it and then I'll redo it. And if I'm still figuring out what I like, I'll do another layer and then clean that up. And then I'll do my line art layer after that. And then I start with the color and rendering and everything. It's all up to preference though. Like, nothing is a hard rule with art. It's kind of more so up to vibes and how you like the process to be. Let me pull my lip color real quick. I should have just used this for the pink, but whatever. Yeah, it's all up to vibes. It's really just like down to like how you want to do something. Like somebody might do like one way of doing it, and then somebody else might do it an entirely different way, and you might try out both methods and then find one that you prefer or you think is like a faster process. Like, I don't like to do one sketch layer and clean that up and call that my line art, mainly just because I like to make line art, or I don't like to work on the same sketch layer too much. Like, as soon as I get down like what I like to switch it up to a different layer and then clean that. Mainly because I feel like it's less work to me. But that's, like, to me, it's less work to erase everything. Like, I don't want to sit there and erase everything and, like, redraw lines. I just want to redraw the lines. So it's all up to vibes. It's all vibe-based. You can't really make rules to when it comes to art other than, like, very basic stuff, like, you know, learning anatomy and, like, learning. But when it comes to, like, technique, that's all vibes. That's however you want to do it. Like, this guy, I'm making him all one layer because I don't have to worry about him as much. He's more simple, so I don't have to worry about him being on all these different layers. Let me turn on this one again. And then one last layer for my chocolate. And then let me see if there's any gaps I don't like. Because now that there's layers on top of it, I can, like, overlay a little bit. And that overlap doesn't really affect it too much when there's something else, like, on it. There we go. Really, I should be better and label things, but I'm lazy. I don't want to label my layers. There we go. And where's my bowl? This is why you should label your layers. Because now I'm lost and I gotta find everything. There we go. Played a bit of basketball in the gym here. Nice. Aren't you at work? You get to play basketball at work? What are you doing? What is your job even? Wait, what is that? Oh, wrong layer. Yeah, there's a basketball court. Where the fuck do you work? Why does my Asuro head look like Charlie Kirk, bro? It's the jaw. Probably, if I were to guess. I don't know. I know not everybody is like, you know, if you were trying to draw this way, you don't have to bother with that set of rules. I don't know. I like to be very traditional, like a very art teacher in this, like, I don't know, maybe I just took my art teacher words for truth when they were like, you gotta learn how to draw the real deal before you learn how to break it. I like that rule, to be honest. Like, you may be trying to do more cartoony stuff, or you might be trying to do more realism. I feel like it's important to know how the rules work before you bend and break it, because it's very helpful in understanding why something like might look weird. Front desk, but there's nothing to do. I can do whatever I want when there's nothing here to do. Oh, that makes sense why you're here then. How far must CGI effects go for a CGI movie to no longer be considered an animated film? Is Avatar technically an animated film? True dat. Yeah, you gotta understand how the rules work to break them. Yes. Well then I guess any CGI movie is an animated film, huh? Because I mean that whole movie is CGI. That's why I'm asking. I don't know, to me that's an animated film. Oh, also another good thing with Krita is this little arrow here in your tool options. You can use this for reference layers. You don't have to like import something as a layer, you can bring it in as a reference. My head is in the way. That's not me. Over here, this little plus icon. This little plus icon is add reference image. You could load in an image and it doesn't have to be a layer. You can just bring it in as like another thing and you can put it off to like, you can take it off the canvas basically and you can just fill this area with reference images. So then why isn't the new Avatar movie's nominated for best costume and makeup? Why? It's not. It's CGI. I'm really tired. Well, you gotta live. You gotta deal with it. You gotta work. I know work is tiring, but work is work. Alright, and then I can add a new layer. Create the I put the selection tool around the skin, so now I can grab a shade color. And I can just follow the shade. Need to figure out where the shadows are going though. Also, Elio was nominated for Best Animated Picture. But like, why? I don't know what that one is either. I've not been keeping up with movies, I'm not gonna lie. The forgotten Pixar film. I don't even hear about it. Because it's barely even marketed. Yeah, no, I didn't even hear about that one. But to be fair, I have not cared about Pixar movies since I was a wee girl. Nori, let's play Fortnite. I don't want to play Fortnite. I don't care that Hatsune Miku's in there. I don't want to play Fortnite. I don't care what the IRS says. I'm not playing Fortnite. Less good looking Pixar film was Coco. Coco was pretty. Bring Teto to Fortnite and I may consider it. They did put Kitsune Ai in there. I don't know what's a fun co-op. I really like it's like I have to minimize to see and remember the name of it. Viscera. I've been playing a lot of Viscera Cleanup Crew with my coworker. Some evenings he's just like, you wanna hop on Viscera? And I'm like, yeah. That's basically Power Wash Sim, but with gore. But I fuck with it, I like it. Sorry. Play The Longing on stream. What the hell's The Longing? Imagine getting off work to hop on Work the Game. Honestly, it's kind of like what Viscera is like sometimes. Especially like 2 hours in, me and him are always like, this is a fucking chore. We put ourselves up to a chore. Or cleaning after cleaning. Or play Piglet's Big Game. I feel bad for you. It is what it is. God, I started rendering out my makeup. It's really hard to like balance it. Especially when I'm doing something cuter. I don't know how far I want to take it. I feel like maybe that's fine. I'll blend it out a little bit. Hi, little doodler. How are you this evening? Man, I should've got water. My friend bought me a Persona figure. I'm trading my One Piece Marco figure for it. Nice. Isn't your concert tomorrow? Didn't you say you had your concerts tomorrow? She bought it for 80 and the Marco figure was 100. Fair trade. Can't argue with that. She really wanted my Marco, so I offered a trade. Nice, nice. Being a good friend. Is this dark enough? Yes. Yes, yes, my concert's tomorrow. Can't wait. Nice, 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 nice. Enjoy your concert. Low-key, all of y'all are chill. I vibe with y'all. Thank you. I try to keep the chill vibe. I like to set the expectation of not expecting me to be very high energy because it's just not gonna happen. Especially during an art stream. Like, I'm just... what the hell am I gonna be hyped about? Oh my god, chat. I made a circle. Let's go. I've been stuck here. The vibe is fire in here. It's chill. We're chilling. That's what I like, though. I like comfy streams. That's kind of like why I'm more of a comfy streamer. It's because that's like the preferred atmosphere I like. I don't like super high energy streams. I've slept to the stream before. Multiple people have said that to me. They were like, I just sleep to this. And I'm like, nice. Perfect. That means I'm doing my job right. Comfy streams are nice. Yeah, I like comfy streams. I like good comfy vibes. I miss playing all those horror games because I really like horror game chill streams because like I like the cozy horror vibes. I miss that. I should play more horror games. Try being a comfy streamer is hard because the games I play. That is true. You play more higher energy stuff. It's kind of hard to be like chilling while playing Splatoon or Mario Kart. But I like more chill stuff, so it leans into that a little better. Maybe not all the horror games, but I don't know. I like cozy. You should play Darkwood. It's Darkwood. Yeah, let me write that down. I keep a list of stuff people recommend for me. Now I got post-it notes. I've been playing that. It has 0 jump scares. Perfect. I don't like jump scares. I like chill vibe horror type games. I'm gonna stream up some Pokemon Za again. You should. How has been the Pokemon Za? Basically, the entire game is that you're in Poland, survive. Ooh, I like that. I like survival horrors that aren't too spooky. I don't want to like feel like I like the tension, but I like the atmosphere of horror more than I do like having my heebies-jeebied. I just think I don't know, it makes for more of a fun experience in my books. This is so dark. Been fun. I haven't been playing a lot though since I'm grinding DK Bonanza right now. Got that game when I got to my Switch and I didn't start playing until almost 4 or 5 months later. That's fine though. You're allowed to have backlogs of games. I do that all the time. There's so many games that I have that I've been meaning to play but I haven't. That's what I do when Steam sale's going on, is I just like I buy my games for like a while for the season. Noriko, I'm alive. The Russians kidnapped me. I don't have much time. No, Russian power. Have you freed yourself from your damnation in the snow world? I heard Russia got like dumped in snow recently. It's been cold, cold. It's nice to see you alive, Russian power. I'm glad you've made it. You've survived. Oh, you're gonna love it then? It's got really good sound design. Like first night when I was just in the corner clutching my pearls. Ooh, perfect. I love games like that. I have some games to play like Crash Bandicoot. We're thinking about Titanfall 2. You know, I don't know why, because that game is dead. When my friends are playing it, so I bought it to play with them. I mean, then you have a reason to play it. You can play with other people. I should have more game nights. I low-key miss doing game nights. I wish more of my community had like full-blown computers, because then I could play Tabletop Simulator or something. I want to have a tabletop night, but it's kind of hard. Same thing happened when we played a couple other games. It's just really hard because people are in different situations with how they're watching. And I feel bad because then some people get left out. Never could play Warhammer, Dark Tide. It's fun, I promise. It's not gonna drain years of your life. I've heard about Warhammer. I always thought, every time I hear about Warhammer, it's usually about the little figurines though, because I like miniatures. Like the tabletop game, not the actual game. I've never played tabletop games, but they kind of intimidate me. Where's my, like, strokey brushes? Yeah, like you. Just play with the voices in your head. Mine cheat, so I can't. Okay, see you, Nori. Night night, Wallace. Take care. Farewell. I hate rendering hair. Especially my hair. Me EP. Me EP too. We're all EP. Man, I really like this chill atmosphere. Tend to ruin it by playing some Dota 2. However you want to spend the time. I have somebody who like puts me in the background while they play League. And it always is weird to me because I'm like, what are you playing League for? That is not the vibe. I can't judge it because obviously everybody just wants to do— I'm a second monitor content gal, so I know what I'm for, but I'm gonna question it. I'm gonna question what's going on the main monitor. I mean the back when I play Fortnite or Geometry Dash. I feel like that's fine because, like, I don't know, you're not really like focused on me when you're playing stuff like that. Which I suppose is the point. You're kind of just listening to whatever BGM I have going on and then my occasional yappins. This is too relaxing. I gotta play some Honor for raise my blood pressure. I gotta play some For Honor to raise my blood pressure. That's how it goes. You gotta keep the brain rot going by playing something a little more intense. Or I'm the Bob Ross of VTubers. The atmosphere is too chill. Too EP. When Evil Noriko stream, I should. One of these days, or like April Fools or some shit, I should have an Evil Noriko stream where I just scream the whole time. I just scream and I curse and I like get angry. And I do like the usual like streamer let's player shit of like just being loud. Cause loud equal funny. What's the bingo card looking like? Let me pull it up in a second. There's some stuff I gotta put on the bingo card, so actually this is a good opportunity to A, take a little break, and B, talk about how the bingo card is going. Take a little breather, stretch my hands a little bit. Then I gotta fill in the bingo card. Nah, this is too nice. Time to play some Dead by Daylight. I need a little more toxicity. I always think it's funny when people are like, the vibe is too chill. Like, what do you mean? My steak is too juicy? My lobster is too buttery? Oh no. What do you mean? This is the vibe I'm aiming for. you should be slowly getting knocked out moment by moment. It should be a fine line between I'm too boring and this is too chill. 10 hours of Noriko screaming profanities into the microphone. Diabetes Brody gotta get on top of it before it gets on top of me. Here, let me save this really quickly. I cannot show. Let's go to the desk really quickly. Where am I? I can't show my base, like, default. There's stuff on there I can't show. Peekaboo. Anyways, bingo card. Let's talk about the bingo card for a second. I gotta fill in some stuff on the bingo card. In the grim darkness of the far future, there's only EP time. Okay, where's my little violet stamp? I just saw it earlier. I saw him just a moment ago. I thought I took a mental note of where he was. There he is. What's this, red? It's pink. Pink. Let's see. What have we done? Forgot Fortnite stream is on there. Yeah, I joked about that. It's free with mute. We've done that. That one is definitely good. Bam. Also standard. Monetization, clips. 2D, Umumusame, Horse Girl model. This one I'm technically done with, but I'm waiting for Chinese New Year's to wait till we stamp that one. Did we do Lego or was that last year? That was last year. I haven't done a Lego stream yet. I haven't dual streamed yet. Haven't made a comic or a manga. Haven't done Minecraft yet. Still no Kalkini or bunny suit. Not making clips. Amazing, yeah. I do have. Should totally play Outlast. Chill game, totally not a survival horror. I do know about Outlast, but I do technically have the Umumusame model. Violet plush. I'm gonna make a plushie. I'm looking at how to do that. Where's my Uma? I have an Uma. Where's my Uma? Yeah. I have an Umumusame model like on the standby. I even had like the little uniform and everything, and I got the ears. But I haven't had a reason to use it yet. It's not Chinese New Year's. It's not the year of the horse. Damn. Damn. I even got the little uniform. I got the little uniform and everything. Let's go. I haven't needed to use it yet. Oh, here. Now I have the perfect time to turn my jacket off. We ain't looking at the horse ears, bruschetta. I know what I am. Where is my jacket toggle? I swear it only shows up sometimes. I shouldn't play with fire. Let me... I don't want to take off the wrong piece. I can't find it, damn. There we go. I had to re-import my blend shapes. Take the jacket off. Wrong piece, what do you mean by that? I didn't want to take off the shirt texture. On accident. I just want to take off the jacket. We should play Oshu Standard. We should play Oshu Standard. Anyways, let me get out of the bingo card. Let me go back to my art. Damn. Damn. Who's DMing me? My sister's DMing me. Boobas. Yeah, my boobas. My boobala boos. Zonkas even. My hopalagongas. Here we go. I know the jacket hides them. Anyways, back to rendering. Back to the mines. I think my hair's not that dark. There we go. What do I over multiply? There we go. What are you doing out of uniform? Uh-oh. Weep womp weep womp weep. Wait, come on. Weep womp weep. I gotta remember which was the right one. Weep womp weep. There you go, my life is yours. Ah. Anyway. Fun fact about me, I love making outfits, so I have a bunch of outfits. I can't help it, I just like making them. Rah. weep womp weep. Wait, weep womp weep. You want to get like a full glimpse of it really quickly before I go? There you go. There you go. There's the full shebang. Wow. Wee. There we go. Do a flip. Barrel roll. I don't know. I have different skirt physics on this one, so let me see how it works if I actually like. Oh yeah, no. If I flip myself, things are gonna get weird. Nah, it's gonna clip if I do that. Bad things will happen. Let me just put on my previous outfit. There we go. Big badongos. And belongers. Anyway. Back to the thing I totally forgot about. Ha. Listen, it jitters when I load in. I can't help that. There's quite literally nothing I can do to fix that. Why is your model so pretty? I'm gonna die. I updated it recently. I don't know if you were here when I updated everything. Like my face. I updated my face. Does not help that I'm a goth lady now. In fact, it probably makes everything worse. Be a little smaller. There we go. I was in the gulag, I missed many streams. Yeah, you missed all the updates. I totally forgot that you just have not been around to see that. Don't lick us, no. Oh yeah, you haven't seen the new face tracking either. I forgot about that, like... I haven't seen any of that. You've been gone like this whole time when I got all my when I upgraded myself like majorly. You missed all of that. Oh, my face tracking got good. Yeah, you missed all like the crazy updates I did. I updated pretty much everything. I love being able to move my mouth to the side. I think that's my favorite part. It's so charming. I didn't really think about how much something so little would like affect all of that, but it's amazing. I was in jail, skill issue, my bad. It's fine. Hi Beam, nice art, thank you. Take a better look at it. Back it up a little bit. Thank you, thank you. We're stuck on the render stage because I keep getting distracted. I keep getting incredibly sidetracked. How am I gonna do like a smudge? Yeah, I feel like that's too gray. Have a good, like, I don't know, maybe not a watercolor brush, but like, maybe like a paintbrush, maybe? No, you go here, Alva, my savings. No. Don't do it, it's fine. I kind of don't like it on the tongue. Maybe putting it on the tongue kind of defeats the purpose. Choco on my face. Yeah, a little chocolate. Do 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 too late for chocolate. Do 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 too late for chocolate. That's I've never hated Ken Kaneki more in my life than when I was playing Dead by Daylight. I don't understand why they put him in Dead by Daylight. I feel like he doesn't really fit. You should put some on the apron too. Yeah, I plan on adding more little smudges of it. I thought of like putting on my hands maybe. What's this brush? I'm trying to find like a good smudgy texture. I think a paintbrush is probably gonna be my best bet, like this one. Let me put this mask back on. Like put some on the knuckles. Was good. I feel like I'm gonna go and like smudge this out a little bit. As long as I get like a basic shape of it, I feel like we'll be good. Basically, the entity brought him after he got tortured by Jason, and the entity keeps him hungry and saying to turn him into a killer. Real people who don't belong here are Geralt and Trevor Belmont, monster hunters, by the way. I mean, I don't know, I feel like it's so weird. Wait. This is gonna have to be above, yes. Man, there's such a fine line when you put like little splatters of stuff. Like, what's too much? It's hard to figure out. And I'm really bad at figuring it out. One Monster Hunter stream. Is Monster Hunter on PC? I don't actually know. If it is, I'll look into it. Because I'm always down for finding games. I'm not much of a gamer. See, I feel like this is too messy on the hands. In particular, like I feel like that's too much. Gamer. In fact, a gamer. I feel like maybe... I don't know. I want to keep it fairly clean. Make the chocolate spill out a bit. Yeah. I didn't know how I was gonna show that though. Like here maybe? I have to find that layer. The bowl. I'm gonna go outside the line right here. You should draw yourself as a space marine now. It would just be big ass like uniform and like my tiny little head sticking out. That would be actually kind of funny. I should do that. Where's my bow? I should name my layers. Why do I not name my layers? Why am I like this? Yes! I should do that. I know absolutely nothing about Space Marines. So I will be just picking designs based on how cool I think it looks. Imagine the manliest men to ever man and then introduce space racism. What is YouTube yelling at me about? Am I playing copyrighted stuff? Why is YouTube yelling at me? Is my music a no-go? Is my random 1 hour playlist not good? No? Are we fine? I don't think we're fine. I'm gonna change the BGM real quick. Oh, I see. I thought I had it on loop. I did not have it on loop. YouTube is yelling because they hate you. They don't like it when you play music that is not yours. Which is why I usually play the same stuff over and over and over again. Like when I find a playlist with no copyright in it, I just kind of hold on to it because I know it's safe. Or if it does have a copyright, it's like not bad. Ugh, ew. Not racism, xenophobia. Even better. Totally didn't hear that. That was the sound of my throat making a, not my throat, but you know, like when the underside of your tongue like shoots saliva like a venomous snake. That's what happened. I don't know what that is. What was that sound, bro? That was the sound of my tongue doing something weird. Like a venomous snake. You ever have that happen when you yawn? Like you yawn and then your tongue does the weird thing? My slime does that sometimes because I am a snail. Also, hi. Hey, Victorian Snail God. Happy seeing you here. No, my jaw just gets stuck sometimes. Ooh. Oh, that's too dark. Man, now I gotta do the part I don't like, which is shading clothing. I hate this part, because it is like the make or break it. How long have you been drawing for? Pretty much my whole life, honestly. Like, being serious about like learning and everything, probably over a decade. Like since I was a kid, I was like, I want to lock in, and then I locked in. Digital, I've been doing for probably about like 2-3 years now. Something along those lines. You'll see, actually, I feel like popping sometimes if I yawn too hard. I have that happen occasionally, but it's not common enough where I'm concerned about it. Damn, yeah. I mean, I've just always been an artistic kid, so for me it was kind of natural for me to want to put a lot of my time and effort into it. Do not kill snail. Snail is friend, not foe. Snail may eat tomatoes out of garden, but snail do not know any better. Snail hungry. I'm immortal, not related to the immortal snail. Just conveniently also immortal. Duh, I gotta take a stretch break. I gotta stand up. Snails are not friends. Snails are friends. Snails are good. I gotta stand up and crack my back. Is it almost 11 for you? Yeah. I'm probably gonna wrap up soon. Snail fell in my ear when I was a kid. Now I hate snails. Aw, rip. My cousin Tony was at home. I owed him money because I needed a quick way out. I luckily have never had any bad run-ins with bugs. Other than bees. I've been stung by a good handful of bees, stepping on them as a kid. But then I just learned not to run around barefoot as much. Any tips for beginning artists or people who might take interest in drawing? Draw what you like, I think is like the big one. Like, you know, you should enjoy the process of doing it. So obviously, like, not everybody's gonna be down for the whole like draw boxes over and over and over again until you get good. Like, that's a good strategy for learning, because there's definitely a difference between drawing to learn, like training yourself, and then like drawing just because you want to. So have like a good mix of the two of those, like draw to learn and then draw for funsies, and don't set really high expectations for yourself. Don't put the bar too high, especially as a beginner. Like, don't expect to be able to like pull out something magnificent your first shot. But no, like learning methods, you know, the boxes are good. Learning how to draw three-dimensional shapes is very important for learning how to draw something like this later down the line, because basically everything is made of a three-dimensional shape if you break it down enough. So it's good to practice those things, but don't just draw that. Like, you'll burn yourself out and you'll hate the process if you like do that too much. I'm gonna draw Noriko, I'm evil. Do it. I always love fan art, no matter how cursed it is. But yeah, enjoy the process, I think, is the big one. A lot of people get into drawing and then they like grind and grind and grind, and then they end up hating it because they're grinding too much. Like, you gotta enjoy what you're doing at the same time. It's supposed to be enjoyable. I think she beat you to it, Chief. Noriko versus Horace Lupercal. Who the hell is Horace Lupercal? I'll have to do some Googling. Give me a second. Oh, it's from 40K. Who is this man? And why does he kind of look like Caesar? One thing I do find funny about Warhammer, in particular, like all the art for Warhammer that you see, is everybody looks super chatted out. Previous big bad on 40K, basically why everything is turned to shit. He's the evil ass guy from Horus Heresy. I see. He's a villain. I do find it funny though how everybody in Warhammer is like the most chatted, like, facial proportions imaginable. Like, everybody's just chatted out. It is very funny. It's a little silly, but like in a really fun way. Because it makes sense, because, you know, you got all these super soldiers, super juiced. So of course they're gonna be chatted out. But it also becomes very funny when you have like no context. Like I do. We can Noriko with a Giga Chad jaw. Wait, I have an image for this. I do actually have an image of a chatted out me. I actually have two of them. If I can find them. They're like deep in my computer. Let me see if I can find them. I think I literally just called him Chad Nori. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna draw Yuri. Wish me luck, y'all. Good luck. Enjoy drawing boob. I have this one. I have this one, and then I have another one. Then I have this one. Where I'm holding a drawing that I made of a friend of mine, Mute, as a maid that I had made. I like put her on a body pillow. And then I like photoshopped me holding the body pillow. But yeah, there's your chatted drawings. It's best I got. Anyways. The fuck are you so damn cool? Stop it. Leave some for the rest of us. I love the fact that I come back to Earth after zoning out and hear Noriko say boob. A little boob. Got Noriko as Space Marine before GTA 6. The world is healing. Economy's gonna be in shambles. I always wanted to like edit in Blender my face on top of like a default like buff guy body, because I thought it would be really funny, but I just have not like bothered to put it together. Memories, if you would. Balhamba Lagangas. Magugas. Bazonkas, maybe. My heaving bosom. What else needs worked on? The bowl. The bowl and the whisk. Oh, a good little tip about Krita, by the way. When you have a bunch of selection masks like this, and you save and you exit, it really does not like reopening them. So try to delete, like, all of them except for, like, one. Because it does, I don't know, maybe it's like a me thing, it doesn't like doing it for me, but it does not like opening up a save that has, like, a bunch of these. It doesn't like it. I don't know why. All I know is it doesn't like it when I do that. So I like to assume it just doesn't like when anybody does that. Also, just not to freak out if it's like, hey, there's something wrong here. I promise I won't miss a single stream ever again. You better not, or I'm gonna, I don't know, beat you up, I guess. My hulking muscles. I thought about doing that actually for April Fools. Is doing like what I was talking about there, where I like put my head on like a really buff body. I might do that. I still have time, I might do that. And like no clothes or nothing, just like straight up. Just leave it like that. Russia missed the most important stream of all, karaoke stream. Oh, that's right. Thoughts on using Pinterest for references? Heard a lot of people being really snobby about that. I use Pinterest for references all the time. I don't understand anybody being snobby about it. It's perfect for that. It's perfect for looking for outfits. It's perfect for looking for poses. I don't understand the gripe. It's literally an image sharing platform. It's what it's good for. Beat me up. Is that a threat or a promise? It could be anything you want it to be. Can I follow your Pinterest? No, because it's my personal. I've had that Pinterest for years. I did not make a Pinterest specifically for Noriko Violet. I've just had the same Pinterest for like over a decade. And I'm not just gonna make a random one for shits and giggles. Thought everyone used references on Pinterest. I did too. I didn't realize there was controversy around using Pinterest. It's fucking Pinterest. It's a board site. It's like perfect for that. Tumblr used to be really good for that too. Ew, I blended it out. Damn it. I'm just not gonna be able to do that, I guess. Airbrush. But yeah, I thought everybody used Pinterest. It's literally like its perfect purpose is for stuff like that. Vibe so hard, I forgot I had calls to make. Oh no. You gotta be responsible, do what you gotta do. I was gonna say I'll always be here, but that's a lie. Nori mommy. Ooh. I'll take it. Much preferred over the other option. Go do your dishes. You better have cleaned your bathroom. I'm gonna check in 5 minutes. It better be clean or else. I'm kinda sad. One of my favorite emojis on Discord is gone. I don't know why it was removed. Oh. Was it one of those things where you have like the emoji from a different server and then they just take it away for some reason? Like they changed it or removed it. Creepypasta Nori called Noriko Violent. Oh, that's like that picture of the violets I have with the Bowie knife, where they're just violets. Yeah. It do be like that sometimes. There we go. Creepypasta Noriko evil ass nukes an orphanage. I would commit heinous war crimes. I would tear gas innocent protesters. I don't know how to color chocolate. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kinda winging it here. I've never once in my life colored chocolate before. Also love that people are open about their Oedipus complex nowadays. The more yellowish you make the highlight, the more brown poopish it'll look. I feel like that's a solid orange. It's a little funny to me. Chocolate community in shambles right now. I don't know what chocolate cake batter is supposed to look like. Like, I feel like this is almost too gray. Like, if I color shift it, maybe, like... I don't know if this is better or worse. I know, one peak stream. I don't know. Never thought about playing peak, honestly. Or needs friends to have do multiplayer games, exactly. I don't have people for that. I don't talk to people. When people online go, oh, I'm shy, but they still talk to people online, that's not shyness. I have a real shyness. I'm too scared even to talk to people on the internet. We're gonna need Frenchie these soldiers. I need an army. And who is there to hear my call? You talk to me, that is true. That was very briefly, and that's because I had to do my laundry. You are inadequate. I am inadequate. I don't know what cake batter looks like. My culture ain't your costume, Missy. I'm shy, I'm introverted. I'm a real deal introvert. I'm scared to talk to people and I'm scared to talk on the internet. Don't ask me why I'm a streamer. I didn't think this through. I didn't think I'd get this far. I just thought it was melted chocolate. Well, at first it was gonna just be melted chocolate, but the viscosity of it is giving cake batter. So we're just gonna go with cake batter. No, mommy, can I be your friend? I promise I will leak classified military documents. Oh no, not my launch codes. Poorly melted chocolate. That's one thing, when you accidentally put a little water in the chocolate and it, like, starts solidifying weird. I wanted you to do something for Valentine's Day. Like, make chocolate chip strawberries or something, but, like, Valentine's Day falls on a weekend and I work all the time. I work the weekends. I can't control that. I can't ask for that day off. They know I'm single. If I'm like, boss, I need Valentine's Day off, my boss would be like, why? What are you doing? I know you have nothing going on. I'm so much of an introvert, I was afraid of my reflection. It was in fact childhood trauma involving Bloody Mary. Aw, man, I did that as a kid. I thought it was so cool too. But to be fair, I lived in a very haunted ass place as a kid. Like, I lived like a mile away from a murder cabin, so and like people died in my bathroom. There's like a bunch of reasons for me to believe in ghosts as a kid, so I just like I was fully in. No, Norco didn't have bitches, we'd have no hope. Do you ever have a thought of blackout suddenly happening in the middle of doing your art? I have. I've actually had my computer power supply explode in the middle of a stream around last year. I was playing Twilight Princess and I had my computer plugged into a shitty power cord and I like kicked it and it shorted itself midway through stream and my power supply and my computer died in the middle of stream and I had to wait like a week to get another power supply in. My brother was really mad at me because he warned me too. He was like, this power strip is so shitty, you should not use it. And I was like, it's fine. I'll replace it eventually. It's fine. It was not fine. My computer fucking fried. And I was so hopeful it was just the cord too. Like, because my brother's got a bunch of spare PC parts. I was like begging him to see if he had like an extra cord because I was hoping the cord just died. And that didn't work. And then I cried. And then I had to pull my laptop out from storage and then shut down the stream like way later. That VOD is still up. You can't actually see the moment it explodes because obviously you didn't know, nobody's gonna know, but it did short. It sparked like at my feet. It was very bad. It was a bad time. And then the stream was just kind of running without anything happening. Like, it just like froze out. And then I had to like pull my... you can't stop streams through mobile on YouTube. Like, it doesn't let you access like your streams or anything. Even in like studio. So I couldn't do anything about it. I had to like boot up, I had to charge my laptop and like wait for it to start up, and then I had to like log into my stuff, and then I had to like log out or like stop stream. I was so scared of the Slenderman as a kid. I thought he would appear in my dark bathroom. Dude, I used to make Slenderman notes and hide them in the woods. I remember I like took pieces of paper and I like stained them with tea, and I like replicated the notes, all the notes like perfectly, and I like hid them in the woods behind my house. Because I thought it was cool. I just thought it was a cool thing to do. There we go, the Trinids are coming. We need reinforcements. We need reinforcements. I'm sure you made someone think Slenderman was real because of that. Maybe. I was like real deep into Slenderman stuff as a kid though. Cause I'm like around the same age as like the Slenderman stabbing girls. And I remember when that happened and everything. So I was really like deep into it. I remember my school was even like, hey kids who are into that kind of stuff, don't do that. Trinids? You're frying me. I don't know what that is. Nora is actually one of the Slenderman stabbing perpetrators that went underreported. I was the fourth girl in the situation, yeah. I just witnessed it happen, I didn't do anything. But no, I was the same age, I'm like the same age as those girls, so I remember when that all went down. And I remember even thinking to myself as a kid, I was like, stupid. I was like, that's so dumb. You can't appease Slenderman just by stabbing some chick. You gotta, like, kill your family. Duh. It's the weirdest kids that turn out to be normal, emotionally adjusted adults. I am not a normal, adjusted adult. Oh, frick, it's 23:15. I should go to bed. Good night. I need to go to bed too, actually. I'm pushing it too far. We'll leave this here for now. I might be back tomorrow night. It depends on... Usually I get off at like 4 tomorrow, but like I've been having to pick up shifts recently, so I've been having to stay up late, which is why I haven't been making promises of anything on a Friday night. But if all goes well, I will be back tomorrow to finish this, because I do want to finish this. I just can't for the life of me finish art on stream. No, I gotta go to bed. I got work in the morning. I got work in like less than 12 hours. I gotta get eepies. I gotta go to bed. I gotta call it. But yeah, good night, everybody. Have a good evening. If all goes well, I'll be back tomorrow evening around this time. Or like when I started. I should be back. Hopefully I don't fall asleep after work and like sleep until like 2 a.m. I have a bad habit of doing that after work. So hopefully I don't do that. But yeah, I'll see you later. If I don't come back tomorrow, you will get schedule Monday, Tuesday. And then we'll have the week schedule. But yeah, night-night. See you next week, if not tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Night-night. Night-night. Sleep well. Everybody, good night. Oyasumi. Later, been a nice stream, was informational. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, night-night. Oyasumi. Later.